What today I want to share with you my perspective on why I think that people that go out for cheyo or external labor, when they come back to Uganda, most of them fail. They fail in business and some of them fail in life. So some people that say that this man is cursed, I don't believe in that saying that this man is cursed. So I want to share with you why I think these people, most of them actually fail. So one of the things is the fear to lose their assets. You know, when people are out there, they buy their assets in maybe land, plots. So when they come back to Uganda, they fear to sell out these assets so that they can build something that can hand them daily income, maybe a business that they can build on to provide daily income. And when you fail to build something that can, when you fail to build your stream of income, you will end up selling even this asset at a lowest price. So when they come back, he or she has land and he or she fears to sell this land so that he can build streams of income, because you know you have to eat. The money that you come back, the cash, you can't eat that forever. You need to build a stream of income. You need to build a stream of income that can sustain you as you stay in the country. So these people fear, when they come back, they fear to sell these assets and end up selling them at the lowest price when they're at their lowest. Another thing is a fear to fail. So when they think of selling these assets, they think they will fail in business. You know, there's a saying that you gonna business always fail, but it's not exactly that. They fear to fail because business is risky. Most of the things that are going to give you a good stream of income are risky. So these people end up not selling anything and just staying there and just ending up doing the jobs even lower than what they were doing when they 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 hadn't left the country. So, for example, I have my cousin. She was she was serving street food. She was a waiter on some Karoko restaurant. She went back. She went to Saudi Arabia for 2 years. She came back with some assets, good for her, and even went back to Abu Dhabi for 1 year. It wasn't very good for her, and she came back to the country. But she has found herself, because of the fear of selling her assets, she has some good land that can give her some good money. She has some good land of maybe 18 million and some good land and some other land that can give her money to build a stream of business, maybe start up something for herself. But she has failed to do that, and mostly because of the fear of failure. She fears to fail. She fears maybe when she sells the land, she will fail in her business. One advice that I will give to her, it may be to sell this land and buy another smaller piece of land or another cheaper piece of land, so that you can use some money to build some stream of income. Right now, she went back to being employed and giving her even little money that like the way she was earning when she hadn't went back. She hadn't left the country. I think that is not okay. Another thing is that these people are cheated in the market when they want to start out businesses. Mind you, they go with big money. You know, for us, when we are starting business, we had very small capital. So we were given time to learn different suppliers. So you collected your fee 100K, you went to this supplier, bought something. So if it's not good, you search out for another one, things like that. So when these people come with their big money to the market, if for example into wholesale, at times they are cheated. And given the fact that they have some good money, they do not bargain. But bargaining is power. I love the power of bargaining, by the way. Bargaining is power. given that they have some good money, most of the time they end up not bargaining, and that is very bad for business. When people know that you do not bargain, they won't give you good prices. But when you know you add on your money, they definitely give you good prices. So most of these people are cheated in the market, and when you are cheated in the market, when you are wholesaling for your products, your business is about to fail because you have higher prices from the word go. Your competitors are now above you because they are going to earn more profits from their sales than you're earning, and you are just beginning. Another thing is that they lack the skills. Most it is lack of skills. Some businesses need skills. Skills even in customer care. Customer care is a skill. There are some places that you go to and you are looking forward to go back. There are some places that you go to and you are like, no, I'm not going back there. You may even not be thinking it, but there are some places that you would love to go because of the customer care. It's even a skill, the selling skill. Even sales is a skill, and a very big one. Very many people have been able to learn from sales. Even anger management. Some people do not know how to manage their anger with customers. Ugandan customers are very, very hard. You need to have anger management. It should be even added in 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 some courses. Anger management. You need to manage your anger around some customers, because some customers are very, very hard to deal with. I've dealt with some of the very hardest customers. So even anger management is a skill. And part of this, they lack the soft skills, and also some even lack the technical skills. Some businesses need technical skills to deal with them. So if you begin it without the technical skill, and some people even start businesses planning to employ people that have the technical skills. When you start a business that needs a technical skill, you have to make sure that you know that skill. If you don't know when starting the business, you need to learn it, because you cannot depend on the workers to run your business. You need to learn the skill. If you're into a business of making maybe curtains, you need to learn the skill of making the curtains. If you know a skill of furniture, you don't need to just sell it. You need to learn the skill of making it. Because when you know the skill, it gives you the whole picture. You know the round and roundabouts of the business. But when you don't know the skill and you're just ordering some people to do this and this, they reach a time when these people are not there. And you'll be able to fail. And opening up a business that you can do. There was people that were telling people business ideas. Like maybe I wanted to share about the chapati making business. Back like 2 years, people were sharing about making the chapati business, like having a lot of stores, around 10 stores. Start that business, but you better know that you can go to those stores and start making the chapatis yourself, because people are going to disturb you. You may have a good employee today, and tomorrow he tells you he's going back to the village. He may not even tell you. I have a person who suffered because of that. These people tell you that start making stores. You start a store, you have a booming business. A booming business for 1 month. The other month the guy go back to the village. He tells you, I'm going home to relax. Some even do not say anything, they just go. You just wake up tomorrow and your worker is not even there. That is the reality of Ugandan workers. A person tells you he doesn't have a job. You give him a job. He works for a month. Especially those blue collar. Let me say that. For example, those shepherd guys. You tell him, he tells you he doesn't have a job. You give him a job. He works for around 2 months or 1. And you have very good business, is making good chapatis. He wakes up tomorrow. You wake up tomorrow when he's not around. When he went, even if you're paying, some people may say, but you're not paying him well. That's maybe, even if you're paying him well. I have a lady, she was actually not paying the guy. The guy was only giving her a portion. He made the stall. He gave him capital. It was in front of her business. And she only required him to give her 4,000 daily. The guy was selling good. He would make a carton for a day because he was making very good chapatis. He worked for 1 month and a half and he went without even any communication. That is the reality. So better invest in something that you can do yourself. If the worker is not there, you go, you remove your suit and you go and you start making the chapatis. But if you're not planning to make the chapatis, that business will disturb you. Another thing is the behavior problem. You know, when you work, like for my sisters that work into those houses, the macadamas, when you work for like 4 years, when you come back, you have some behavior issues with some people, and some of these issues may affect the success of your business. So these are basically some of the reasons why people that go for cheyo or for external work, when they come back, some of them are not successful. It's not that their money are cast. It's not that the money is cast. I've never seen that the money is cast. Unless this money they used to put when you, when maybe you have, it was called Ntunuka, and you put a 500 shillings and you drop it somewhere. Maybe I can believe that is cast. But money from cheyo is not cast. You just need to plan out your things right. You need, if you do not have a plan, allow somebody who has been into the business for some time to guide you into some different things and a business that you can do. That is basically my point of view. Thank you.